Hello everyone, Jennifer with Crafty Bones. So I wasn't able to come on last week. I was just super busy and I didn't feel like I had accomplished anything on top of that. So I did finish my Glorious Granny. It ended up being around 50 inches, 58 inches square. It's really heavy. Um, I only opened the third skein of two colors, the white and the darkest blue. The darkest blue, I barely used maybe a third of the skein to get the last row on. And the white, because I did a double crochet border after the 2 rows of white. Plus I did use that same skein of white while I was making the Bernie stuffies. So I did open a third one of that, and the third one of that is almost gone. But so 58 inches, and each color used 2 skeins for the most part. And they're the big twist colors. I don't have a label offhand, otherwise I would tell you how much was in each one of those. But I did pick up a few things. But I want to talk about first the next project I want to make. I found this because I have so much blanket yarn, and I was looking through the blanket yarn patterns, and this is from Yarnspirations. It is on their website. This does use Bernat blanket yarn, and it uses 7 balls. It's called Bernat Blanket Ombre, and so I am using Bernat stripes, but I was going to use this ocean color that they used. I believe it's called Ocean Teal Ombre. I was going to use this, but I only have 6 of this. I'm using one that's pink and purple. I'll show you once I get some of it started. And I have 7 of the pink and purple, but because I typically use less than what they say, I'm hoping that I'll actually use 6, because I have 6 of this Ocean Teal Ombre. I have 6 of another blue and white striped one, and I have 6 of some other one. I know I do. And I also have 6 of a solid Bernat blanket in the big ball. It's a solid color. It's a burgundy color that I got at Ollie's for $3.99 a skein. So when they're normally $10 each at Joann, $3.99 a skein is a good buy. I was going to Hobby Lobby this week to see if I could find any of the paper clearance. All the gift bags were gone, unfortunately, and I don't scrapbook. So I called my daughter about a couple of things that were in the aisle. She said she has enough scrapbooking stuff to last her for 3 years. So she didn't want any more out of there. She's not me. She won't hoard scrapbooking like I hoard yarn. But I found 2 fabrics that I really thought were cute, and they would make good complementing fabrics for bags. So I got this 2 different color flamingos with palm trees, and then green palm trees in the background is a blue palm tree print. And then I got this one, and I know I don't have it up here, but I have a project bag that I made for myself and for somebody else with corresponding masks out of a different pink fabric that I got at Joann. But fabric last week was 30% off. Not that it mattered, because their prices are for fabric are kind of high anyway. And then I found another one that I really liked, but it was $13.99 a yard. That's just not me. These were one was $7.99 and one was $6.99 before the discount. And I ended up paying $5.59 for the blue one, but the blue one is just 1 yard, and this one was $6.24. It was the least expensive of the 2, but it is more than 1 yard. It's like a yard and 10 inches or a yard and 8 inches. It was just the balance of the bolt. So I bought the balance of the bolt because even, that 10 inches could potentially be paired with a pink fabric to make another bag. So, all right. And then, that's all. I think, no, sorry. I went to, back to Ollie's a couple weeks ago because everybody was talking about the yarn that they were getting at Ollie's, and mine didn't have any. I have 2, but I only checked the one because one's pretty far on the other side of town, and I just didn't want to go over there. We've had a decent amount of snow on the ground, and I have been working later hours, so it wasn't worth my time. So on Saturday, my husband was looking for something to do. I'm like, okay, well, let's just go driving, and we were going near an Ollie's. I'm like, you know what, pull in, let's see if they have yarn yet. And they did. So I bought some yarn at Ollie's, and I'm going to show you what I got. 1 second. Okay, so It's Red Heart with Love, and it's the metallic, so it's got sparkle in it. These are a 4.5 ounce skein, 127 grams, 200 yards, or 183 meters. And it is 4 weight, and it recommends a 6.5 millimeter crochet hook. I think that's what that says. Sorry. Yeah, 6.5 millimeter crochet hook and a 5.5 millimeter knitting needle. And this one is called White, but there's that one. I got 4 of this, so 800 yards of that. And then I got this one. It's called Light Gray. Each of the metallic sparkle in each of these, it seems to be a matching color to the yarn, so it's not like they put all silver sparkles in everything. They match the yarn that they're in. So 4 of the gray, and then I got 4 of this one, taupe, and 4 of this one, lime, 4 of this one, which is olive, 4 of this one, which is royal, and 4 of the black. These were $1.99 a piece, and I didn't look it up, but I believe these are usually around $6 or more a skein at a regular store. I'm assuming these are all discontinued colors because Ollie's buys lots of, you know, like auction lots of items that are not being sold in stores anymore. So I ended up with 2, 4, 6, 7, 28 skeins of yarn for like $56, including tax, which isn't bad. Our tax rate's pretty high at 7.25. So to people in New Hampshire, that sounds like a lot. To people in Washington State, or I'm sorry, Washington DC or California, that's probably not that much. But anyway, just a quick pop in because I finally did finish this blanket, and I feel like it took forever, but it is almost 6 feet across. So is it? No, it's almost, yeah. I don't even know. It's almost 5 feet across. 60 inches would be 5 feet. So it's almost 5 feet across. But it's really, like I said, it's really, really heavy. And it probably would do better to be blocked. But I don't have that much foam matting to block this. I don't have anything big enough to block that. So I will not block it. I will sew my tag on it. And I will leave it. And I will gift it to somebody. I'm quite certain of it. Almost everybody I know either knows somebody who's pregnant and is asking for blankets, or is pregnant and is having a baby, and I would gift them blankets. And I'm almost out. I am almost out of receiving blankets. I really need to find some time to sew. So I wanted to get that done so that I could do that, but I really don't feel like sewing. I've lost my sojo. I've lost my sojo because I want to highlight my crojo because I want to get this Bernat blanket ombre mock cable crochet blanket. That's what it's called. Sorry, I didn't say that before. Mock cable crochet blanket. And again, it's on Yarn Inspiration's website. And it's supposed to be 49 by 60 inches and use a size 13 hook. So we'll see how it turns out. Happy crocheting!